So I've traveled extensively over the last few years on many continents, and I have found many indigenous people, farmers, growers, manufacturers all over the world, and have my finger on 300 plus products from around the world, most of which no one has ever heard of. And these foods are healing, powerful, and what they are connected to with the people growing them is so profound in the impact that it can have from not only them, but what the foods can actually do to the people consuming them.
Hi, I'm Darrin, owner of Darins Naturals, importer of superfoods, supplements, and herbs from around the world. I find myself in this amazing country, a place called Bhutan, a little Shangri-La that's also known as the land of medicinal plants. Black maca. And with that. Okay, so bananas.
My company went from formulating, which I still do, to sourcing food from around the world. I currently have roughly 30 to 40,000 plus family farmers around the world, from the Himalayas in Bhutan to the Amazon to Tanzania to Africa to Russia to Turkey to Central America. There's not a place I won't go if there's a new food or if there's a new opportunity for us to create an impact. Some of the biggest excitement I've had recently is not only the food that we can generate, but most of which are third world countries that I've been in, they required a whole lot more. For example, we test a chocolate and we realized the microbiological count was really high. What that told me was that the water was bad. So that would open up another conversation, and I told them, let's clean your water, let's create power, let's do this sustainably. And that got me directly connected to the great people at World's Nest and the new technologies there. So not only can we grow these foods, but we can create a whole different way of life for them and the people that can benefit from these foods as well. I was wondering why there were certain ingredients that weren't available. So that would lead me straight back to the supplier, started getting me direct connections to the growers in different countries. What I quickly realized was there's a eager need of farmers all over the world that would grow amazing things. I started connecting and meeting the farmers, a lot of which were in South America, creating some exclusivity relationships with them.
It's officially organic certified maca. These are the wonderful people that are producing it.
The farmer would always come to me and say, hey, tell us what to grow and we'll grow it. Since there's a greater impact that we can create from a sustainable way of infrastructure in these precious indigenous places and tribes and people, I got more and more involved in the sustainable aspect, and World's Nest was the obvious fit for me, from where they came from all the work that they have done in that area and the group that they gathered, and their willingness to rubber meets the road implement these things. Because from my point of view, if we're not going to actually do it, then we don't need to talk. But World's Nest was certainly an answer for me into creating a global impact. It was a no-brainer for sure.